So today here we will concentrate on like how to get an IMEI number from the programmatically so that we will get here. So now here we have a two scenarios like for the as per the this now for the latest mobiles we are getting an IMEI, we are getting in a software version, and older version we are getting an IMEI. So that how it will come. So that we will see here. So for that I'm creating here one new project. So I'm creating one new project. Yeah. New project. Here I'm creating one new project. So IMEI, click on finish. So once this project will be created, so like we'll take one text view and one button. Once we click on that button on the text view, we will display that ID so that we will see how that will be possible. Just a minute. And once the project is open, we will see that. Like here now, this I'll take as a linear layout. So I'm removing this constant layout. So I'll update constant layout with linear layout. So linear layout. So this is the text view. For this text view, we'll give an ID as well as we'll took here one button. So these all are the properties of the constant layout. So I have removed this. Just a minute, still that project is loading. Just a minute, almost it is done. The project creation. Just a minute, why this is taking too much of time, but it will be a little bit lesser code. No problem, we'll write the code. Just it's taking too longer. At least I can create here one button for the time being. So this I'll change as a button, and this could be match parent, match parent. And here I'll give an ID. So that is Android column ID equal to, so at the rate plus ID. So that is TV1. So here also I'll give an ID, Android column ID equal to at the rate plus ID. So here it is at the rate plus ID. So that is VT2. So this one we will change as a input. Right. So now this one will be created like this Android. So for this now I'll add the data binding. So that is the layout. And here I have that. Right. Now we will add here Gradle. So this I'll make 35. And here I'll add data binding enable equal to true. Let it be true. Let us sync this. So once it is syncing has done, here now we will add the code. So for that here now meanwhile we'll enable the binding where binding calling. So that is activity main binding equal to null. Right. Then here now I'll add that next binding equal to data binding util dot set content view. Here I'll put this. So let wait. Once this is done, we will add the next step here. Yeah. So that data binding import has done, I think. So now we will import these two, then we will start that next step. Now I'm clicking on the data binding. So import data binding. Right. So now first I'll write here that listener for that. So that is binding dot bt dot set on click listener. So I'm enabling the click listener for set on click listener. So here now. So in this simply first I'll write one thing that is display IMEI. Just I'm creating one method here. This display IMEI. Right now with this name here, we'll create one function. So with that function, now we will do the next step. So for that here, outside of this here, now I'll create one private. So private one. So display IMEI. So here I created this slide. Now within this, now I'll use one thing that is a telephony manager. By using the telephony manager, I'll get here that. So that is so telephony manager. Telephony manager. Telephony manager equal to get system service. So we have to get the system service. So from the system service, we will enable this. So for that here, I'm getting that system service. So what is the system? That with reference of the context. So context dot. So that context dot telephony manager. So that is telephony manager. So sorry, telephony service. So context dot telephony service. So that is as telephony manager. So we have to get that as a telephony manager. Telephone telephone manager. So that service we are using that has a telephony manager service. So telephone manager. So that's what we are using. So just we have to import this. Import. So if something mistake, set on click list. So telephone manager, right? So once this telephone manager is done here, now here we have like already I told that. So val IMEI. So we have to get an IMEI. So that IMEI that I'm treating as a one string column. So that is in a string format. String. So this is a string equal to. So here now I'm checking one if so build version. So means our whatever the project we are targeting, right? That which version of the operating system it is running. So that is build dot version dot SDK int. So that is greater than or equal to build dot version dot ports. So that is the ports dot q. So version is greater. This is sorry, here it is underscore. Version is greater than q. So this will work. So here, yes. So then here it will get something here, right? So that is from the settings from the Android provider. So settings dot secure dot get string. So in case if it is a greater, there we will get a string. So that is content resolver dot. So content resolver comma settings dot secure dot Android ID. So this is the ID we will get from it. Right here, else. So this is the else again, else again. I'm checking with the if it is O. So previously it was on greater than Q. Now it was on greater than O. So in case if it is greater than O, then here what happens here now? So that is telephony manager dot IMEI. So in case if this is the version, we will get an IMEI. For that version, we will get this. So here now, else, this is no need of this. So after that here now, we used to close this. This else is not required here. This is done. Here now, we have to bind this binding dot. For this, we are not given an ID. It is slash. So binding dot tv1 dot text equal to IMEI not column unable to receive IMEI. In case if both are failed, we are saying that unable to receive retrieve IMEI. So in case if it is done, we are not getting the IMEI. Right? So this is one we are getting here. What is actually the issue? Okay, let's see here now. So this will be okay. But here now, if you want to get this now here, it requires the runtime permission. So how to get runtime permission? If here I'm writing this, if context compact context compact dot check self permission. So this comma manifest dot permission dot read. So that is the permission read phone state. So read underscore phone state. In case it will read the phone state condition. So that is equal to so package manager dot permission granted. So in case this permission is granted, in case that permission is granted, it will do this here. Else here now activity compact dot request permissions. So that is this comma array of manifest dot permission dot read underscore phone underscore state. So this is our VRQ. Then one. So permission will be granted here. Right. So now this will be okay. For this now, so we have to override this permission issue. So for that here, what is issue? Here it is showing. Permission dot manifest dot permission dot read phone underscore state is correct only. We'll see once it will be, we will see here. Now, so to write this now, so what permissions is needed here? Below of that here now, we have to create one override. Here I have to write override. So override fun on request permissions on request permissions result on request permission result. So request code dot permissions dot. So on request code, then this will be here. I'll get an integer format. Then this I'll get as a permissions. So column. So that is array of here. So what we are getting here in the form of string outside that. So that is, we are checking that grant results. So that is column int array. So that is an int array. We will get there an int array. Right. So for this now we have to do what we have to do. So super dot on super dot already. Okay, super dot on it is created already. Super dot on. Oh, we've written in a wrong position. Sorry. So that method already created. We've written in a wrong place. Right. So this is super data. Results it is created. Now here we have to write if request code equal to 1 and grant result is not empty. Grant result is not empty. And grant result of 0 equal to, so that is the package manager dot permission granted. Right. In case if it is granted, then from here now we'll call here display IMEI method. So that display IMEI method here we will call this. So display IMEI we are calling here. Right. Then here else binding dot tv1 dot text equal to permission denied. We are saying that permission is denied. So this is the method we are calling here. So finally in a manifest file also we have to give a permission. Like we'll see here what is the issue here. Now Just a minute, I have this code test. Let me check that. What is the mistake we did here? This is the one we will check here with our code. So from here, now we're supposed to call that. So this is BT. So then here now, so in manifest file permission is added. So this is the TV one. So this is the TV, right? So this is the permission issue. Let's see. I think in this version, this one is updated. Let's see this output. So just I connected now. Now we will run this. Just it is running. We will see. Meanwhile, I'll open the voice file. It still is taking a little bit time to see. Okay, this one counting error. So we'll continue from here tomorrow.